Hello, I'm Penny. Welcome to today's class. Today we're going to do a sequence that is leading up to the pose Warrior 3. So we're going to do several different steps to get there to make it easier, and you're going to want to stop or maybe even move on as we progressively go on. So choose, yogi's choice, where you want to progress to and where you want to stay in the sequences. So as I said, I'm Penny, and this is Miss Hannigan, and she's my guide dog, and she's going to be helping with our sequencing today, possibly. Okay. If you would like, you are welcome to grab some blocks. They really do help with making Warrior 3 a little bit easier. And we're going to be setting those here right now. So let's go ahead, and if you're sitting with your legs crossed, let's go ahead and cross them the other way. I know we always get used to the same cross. If you'd like, you can sit up on a block just to elevate your hips just a little over your knees. And that kind of opens up these hip flexors a little bit. Go ahead and close your eyes if you choose to. And we're going to come up with an intention for our practice today, a little bit different. I want you to take a breath in and exhale, and I want you to focus on a place that needs a little extra love in your body. It can be a knee, it can be a shoulder, it can be a hip, anything that's feeling a little. And I want you to go ahead and set your hand close to that area and give that some love. So I'm going to put mine on my knee. And if you don't want to put your hand there, just focus your mind there. And so your intention today is the healing, generating healing towards an area that's been a little bit painful or sore. And if you don't choose to do that, or maybe you're not feeling any painful areas, that's really good. Go ahead and just focus on sending some love to somebody maybe in need of love. So take a breath in and exhale. And breathe in again. And exhale. And go ahead and open your eyes if they were closed. And if you're sitting on a block, go ahead and move that out of the way. Let's go ahead and start in a cat-cow position for today. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And let's just open into cow. Exhale into cat. Open into cow. Exhale, cat. One more time, cow. And one more time, cat. Now from this tabletop position, go ahead and take your right leg to the back and push through your right foot, kind of getting a nice stretch through your calf, and then go ahead and lift that. And we're going to keep the hips closed today because working into Warrior 3 is going to have closed hips. So staying in this closed hip position, if you choose to, and you feel balanced, pull your abdominals in and take your left hand forward like you're shaking somebody's hand, thumbs up. And take a breath in and exhale. And breathe in again, squeeze the glute on your right side. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. As you exhale, left hand down, right knee down. Let's do the other side. Pull your abdominals in so that they have some corseting going on. Take that left foot back and kind of press into that left foot, stretching out the calf a little bit, opening up the foot, and then go ahead and lift that left foot. Squeeze your left glute and try to keep that left hip down so that your hip is closed. And take a breath in and exhale. If you choose to stay there, that's great. If not, I want you to go ahead and bring your right hand out like you're shaking somebody's hand and thumb is up. And take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. Now, right now I'm flexing my left foot, but you're welcome to point it if you'd like. Go ahead and put that right hand down, left foot down, left knee down. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, let's go ahead and push back into a child's pose. Hands can be out, and if you would like, you can grab your blocks and place your hands on top with your thumbs coming up and just come into that nice child's pose. Take a breath in and exhale. And breathe in again. And exhale. So you're getting this nice opening in your shoulders. And one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and put your blocks to the side. Come back into that tabletop position. And from table, let's go ahead and push into our first downward facing dog. So spread your hands apart. Thumb and forefinger can come a little closer together. Push into your feet and just come out and just pedal your downward facing dog, warming up your calves, warming up your feet. And just stay here for just a moment. You want to straighten your back as much as you can so you don't have a roll in it. And you can bend your knees if you want. Heels may or may not come down to the floor. Everybody's body is slightly different. So from here, from downward facing dog, we're going to go ahead and come up on our tippy toes a little bit. Bring that right leg up. Keep that hip closed. Breathe in. And as you exhale, step into your first lunge position here. Now from this lunge, we're going to go into warrior one. So put your left foot down so the flat foot is down. It's about 40 degrees. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, you can bring your hands up into the air. Options for warrior one. Hands can be at your waist. Hands can be pinky fingers towards each other, or you can actually be in that prayer if you'd like, looking up at your hands. I'm going to leave this up to you. So take a breath in and exhale, and breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, I'm going to have you come forward and place your hands down on the floor. Walk your right foot out to the side just a little bit and come up on the ball of that left foot. Now, option is to drop that left knee down. And here you're in this nice runner's stretch here. So take a breath in. And as you exhale, if you want, you can come down to your blocks with your elbows. You're welcome to come down to the floor with your elbows if you'd like. And you're also welcome to go ahead and bring your legs straight into a nice lizard lunge here. Press that right knee in slightly into your shoulder. So take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, let's get out of there the same way we got in there. So take a breath in. And as you exhale, put your left knee down. Put your hands on the floor, and now you're back into that runner's knee. Bring that right foot in slightly. Come back into a high lunge and step back into that downward facing dog. And let's pedal that out. So from this downward facing dog, come up on your tippy toes again. With your hip closed, take your left leg up. Take a breath in. As you exhale, step that left leg up so you're in lunge position. Drop that right foot down. and come up into your warrior one. Now from warrior one, like I said before, hands can be at your hips. Hands can be up towards the ceiling, pinky toes to get facing each other, but our hands are shoulder distance apart. Or you can put them into a prayer and look up at your hands. You're always welcome to also just look forward. So take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, come down into a lunge. Take that right foot and make it so you're on the ball of that right foot. Take the left foot out just slightly. Drop that right knee, and now you're in this nice runner's lunge. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, if you like, you can put your forearms on blocks. Yep. Or you can drop them all the way to the mat if your hips are feeling open enough. But do what's comfortable for you. And just breathe from right there, opening up that right hip. So take a breath in and exhale. And see, my left knee wants to come out. I'm just going to bring my left knee in and push it just a little bit up against my shoulder. Take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, taking a breath in. And as you exhale, I'm actually going to come off of my right knee. And now I'm in this nice lizard lunge, and I can kind of open up that right hip just a little bit more. And just breathe from here. Squeeze that right glute just a little bit. Pull that left knee in. Take a breath in. And exhale. And breathe in again. Exhale. And one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, drop that right knee down. So we're getting out of here the same way we got in. Push your hands into the floor. Come up into your lunge and step back into your downward facing dog. And just stay right there and pedal out that dog a little bit. So we're going to progress a little bit further. Come back onto your tippy toes in your downward facing dog. Take your right leg up into the air. Take it forward. Step that left leg back and come back up into that warrior one pose. Now, yogi's choice of where you want to put your arms. And take a breath in. And exhale. And breathe in again. And exhale. This time, when you take your next breath in, you're going to come up onto the ball of your left foot. And we're going to push off that left foot and come into your warrior three. However, I'm going to put blocks here for the first one, and you can put your hands on the blocks and just lift up that left leg. Now you can point or flex that left foot. I'm going to leave that up to you. I'm going to flex mine. It engages my glutes a little bit more. And look just slightly forward, opening up your chest. So take a breath in here and exhale and breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and step back into your warrior one. And hands can come up. So from here, take a breath in. And as you exhale, let's go ahead and put our hands back on the floor. Come back onto the ball of that left foot. Walk that right knee out again. Drop that left knee. And now we're back into a runner's lunge. I invite you, if you want to come down to the block or forearms. It's up to you. I also invite you to go ahead and straighten that left leg. And just breathe from here. Take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. And exhale one more time as you take a breath in. Exhale, put that left knee down come up onto your hands. Walk that right knee in just a little bit. And we're going to do something slightly different. We're going to come into pyramid from here. You're welcome to grab your blocks for this. So go ahead and straighten out that right leg and bring that left leg in just a little bit. And here's a nice pyramid pose. And you're on that ball of that left foot. So take a breath in. Exhale, bend that right knee just slightly so it's not locked out completely. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and bend that right knee, hands on the floor, step back to downward facing dog. So let's see, we'll do this on the other side. So as you take a breath in, go ahead and come up on your toes. As you exhale, bring that left leg up into the air. Point or flex your foot. Just engage that leg. And take that left foot and bring it into between your hands and place your right foot down. Come into warrior one. Like I said, hands at the hips, or you can clasp your hands. So take a breath in. Exhale, and breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. Exhale, and from this warrior one, if your blocks are still there, you can set them up on the highest end if you want to. Put your hands on the blocks and push up into your warrior three. Point or flex your foot, squeeze your glutes, and keep your right hip closed. Open up your chest as much as you can. So take a breath in and exhale and breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, come back into your warrior one. From warrior one, we're going to come into a lunge position. So come up on the ball of your foot, bring your hands down to the floor, take your left leg out just a little bit, drop that right knee down. Now you're back in that runner's lunge, stretching out the right side. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, yogi's choice to come down onto your forearms or down onto your blocks. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, try to close that left knee a little bit, and if you want, straighten out that right leg into a really nice lizard lunge. Take a breath in, exhale, breathe in again, and as you exhale, drop that right knee down, bring your hands on the floor, walk that left leg in just a little bit, and come up into a hands down lunge. And we're going to do pyramid. You're welcome to grab your blocks and walk them in. Straighten out that left leg, and you can bring that right foot in just a little bit if that helps. And with a straight left leg, but not locked out, you can bend it just a little bit. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, come into this pyramid. So your nose is going towards your knees, or you can look down at your shin, which will help. Take a breath in. Exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time. This is opening up that back left hamstring. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, if your hands are on blocks, set them down. Here. So your hands are on the mat. Step that left foot back and pedal out through your legs. And let's go ahead and push down into your child's pose for just a moment, just to rest. So take a breath in, and now we're going to go ahead and do a full warrior three in this sequence. So take a breath in, And as you exhale, let's go ahead and push back into our downward facing dog, pedaling out our feet. Come up on our toes, bring that right leg up. Breathe in. As you exhale, bring your right leg forward in between your hands. From here, left leg, foot down, come up into your warrior one. Hands can be wherever you'd like them to be. We're going to transition into your warrior three. So I'm going to give you some options for this particular pose. If you would like to do this warrior three with your hands on your waist, go ahead and come onto the ball of your left foot. Step forward. You can keep that right leg bent slightly. Point or flex that left foot. I'm flexing mine. Squeeze that left glute, and this is warrior three with your hands on your waist. If you would like from there to take your hands to the back, you're welcome to do that. And hold. Or you can bring your arms all the way out in your warrior three in front of you, shoulders distance. Take a breath in, whichever you choose to do, and as you exhale, step back into your warrior three. Excuse me, your warrior one. Take a breath in, let your heart rate come down. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Come up on the ball of your foot, on your left foot. Walk your right leg out a little bit to the side. Option to drop that left knee down, or if you want to come into your lizard lunge from here, you're welcome to do that. Elbows can come straight down to the floor or the block. Take a breath in. Exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. And if your knee was down, please bring it up. Go ahead and walk your right foot into the center a little bit. Grab your blocks if you choose to. Bring that left foot a little bit forward and come forward into your pyramid pose from here. And take a breath in. Exhale. And breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, place your hands on the floor, step back into your downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, take up on your tippy toes, bring that left leg up. You can point or flex that left foot. Breathe in. As you exhale, come into your warrior three on this left side. Bring your arms wherever you'd like them, shoulder distance, or you can put them into prayer hands. Take a breath in, and we're going to transition into that warrior three. So last time we left our hands at our hips, you are welcome to do that. Or you could do a flying warrior three. Come up into a lunge on the ball of your right foot. Press into the ball of that foot and just come forward. I'm going to leave my arms in front. Squeeze your right glute. Flex or point that right foot. And it's not how far you go down. It's just how much you can breathe in the pose. So take a breath in. Exhale and breathe in again. This is warrior three's full. Exhale, or you can fly your arms back. One more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, switch back to that warrior one. From here, take a breath in. And as you exhale, place your hands down on the floor. One more time doing this lovely runner's pose or lizard pose. You can drop that right knee down or leave it up. You can stay up on your hands or drop down onto your elbows into this nice lizard pose. And take a breath in. And exhale. And breathe in again. This is really toning that right glute if you choose to give it a little squeeze. Breathe in again. Exhale. And one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, Bring that right knee up if you had it bent. Come up onto your hands. Walk that left foot in a little bit. Grab your blocks if you're using them. Bring that right foot a little bit forward and come into your pyramid pose. You can straighten your back just a little bit, straighten that knee, but left knee, but don't lock it out. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, just come forward. Eyes can go down towards your shin, your ankle, your foot. Nose is going towards your knees. Take a breath in. And exhale. And breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time. Take a breath in. Opening up that left hamstring. Exhale. If you're using blocks, put those to the side. Take that left leg and step back in your downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Place your knees down to the floor. And place your glutes down on your knees. So now you're in this nice hero's pose. From here, we're going to do boat pose. And then we're going to get ready to open up our hips and go down to the floor so we can do Shavasana. So roll onto your glutes. Pull your knees into your chest a little bit. Pull your abdominals in. And you're welcome to use your blocks for this if you'd like, or place your hands on the floor. So for this boat pose, or you can just put your hands right beside your knees. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, just come slightly back to slightly. Like I said, you can hold onto your legs, or you can put your hands behind you for your boat pose. Or you can just put your arms right beside your legs. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, if you want, you can straighten your legs into your boat pose. Any of those stages you're welcome to stop at. Take a breath in, exhale, breathe in again, exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, cross your legs and sit back down. And just take a breath. So let's do boat pose one more time, just to reactivate that core. All of those steps are fine, whichever you want to choose. So come to pull your knees in, pull your abdominals in. Come back just a little bit, and you place your hands on the floor if you'd like, or your hands on your legs. And come up into your boat pose. This is a bent knee boat pose if you'd like, or you can straighten your legs. And take a breath in. Exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in, pointing your toes. Exhale, and come back down. And just take a seat right there for just a moment. Let's do a back bend before we finish for today. And I'm going to do camel. So come up onto your knees. And I'm going to give you a couple of options for your camel as well. We've been doing like forward folds, so this back bend will help relax our spine a little bit, or the muscles in the back of our spine. I'm actually going to put my blocks right beside my ankles. If you don't have blocks, you can leave your hands on your hips, or you can come up on your toes. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, squeeze your glutes slightly, pushing your hips forward, and you can put your hands on your blocks if you're using them, or if you would like, you can bring your hands down to your heels. Let your head go back as far as you're comfortable. So take a breath in, exhale, and breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, if you're using blocks, push through the blocks, hands on your hips, and come back down onto your heels. We're going to do one more of the camel poses. Options are to use the blocks again. Options are to keep your hands on your hips. Your hands are going to come up onto your hips. Pull your abdominals in. If you would like to bend your toes a little bit so you get a little closer and you want to just put your hands on your heels, you're welcome to do that. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, place your one hand on your heel of your foot and the other hand on the heel of your foot. Push your hips forward, squeeze your glutes slightly, take a breath in, let your head go comfortably back. You don't have to drop it like this. That can be really uncomfortable for some people. Take a breath in, exhale, breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, hands come back to your hips. Put your glutes back on your heels. Put your legs out in front of you. And we're going to do Dandasana. We're going to go into a straight-legged forward fold. So go ahead and bring your legs forward. Pull your abdominals in, bring your arms up into the air. As you exhale, come into a nice forward fold, which is the opposite of that camel pose. Eyes can look at your toes. If you can't grab your toes and there's no reason to grab your toes, you could just flex your feet towards you and hold on to your shins. Take a breath in. Exhale. And breathe in again. Exhale, we're looking right at our feet if we can. And one more time, take a breath in. Exhale, go ahead and push yourself back into a seated position. And we're going to finish up with pigeon pose. So we're going to do it just a little bit different. We're actually going to leave that right leg forward, line it up with the top of the mat, and take your left leg to the back. Now, if your pigeon feels a little bit like it needs a bolster underneath it, you can put a block underneath that hip, and that could make it so your hips are going to stay closed in this pigeon. So in this pigeon, you can stay up, or if you'd like, you can come into a sleeping pigeon. Bring your hands down to the floor and put your forehead on your hands and just relax. Go back to that intention, whether it was a painful spot on your body that you kind of want to have healed, or somebody in need of pain. Send that or them some love. And breathe in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. And as you exhale, let's go ahead and push up. If you're using a block under your hip, go ahead and move that. Sit back on your glutes. Bring that left leg forward and go back into a straight-legged forward fold. So your Dandasana, you're just going to come forward and fold over your legs one more time in this forward fold. Pull your toes towards your nose. Breathe in and exhale. Now this forward fold probably feels a lot better than the first one that you did. Getting a nice stretch through your hamstring, a nice stretch through your back. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, push yourself up. Leave that left leg out in front. Take your right leg to the back, bend that left leg, and we're going to do pigeon on this side. So now your left leg is bent and your right leg is going behind you. Roll up on your hips. And if you would like a little bit of bolstering through that left hip, put a block there, some blankets there. I'm just going to put a block there to show you how that is. Come up on your fingertips into this pigeon pose. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, just come forward if you would like. Place your head on your hands, put them in kind of a V position. And relax into this pigeon on this side, which probably feels different than on the other side. Just send any place that's uncomfortable, any place in your body that needs some love, please send some energy to that spot, or multiple spots, depending on what's going on with you. Or send love to somebody in need of it that you know. So take a breath in and exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale, and one more time, take a breath in. As you exhale, push your hands into the floor. Remove that block if it's there. Sit on your left glute. Bring that right leg in front. And instead of doing a straight-legged forward fold, let's go ahead and do a bound angle pose. Bring your feet together. Knees are going to be apart. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, just come forward in this, basically a butterfly pose. So your feet are together, your knees are apart. You're also welcome to use blocks underneath your legs if that makes them feel better. And this time, instead of keeping your back straight, you're just going to come forward and just go ahead and let yourself roll over and just relax into this really lovely bound angle pose, this lovely butterfly pose. And just breathe. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, push your hands into the floor, into your feet. Remove any blocks that you're using. Push your knees together with your hands. Sit there for just one moment, pulling your knees into your chest. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, roll yourself one vertebrae at a time into Shavasana. Now for Shavasana, your knees can be together, your feet can be apart, and hands can be open. And this is hi Hannigain. This is a really nice kind of resting pose, especially if your back is feeling a little sore. If you want to do full Shavasana, I heard that Hannigain, right leg out, left leg out, and let's let your feet just kind of drop. And take a breath in and exhale. Take a breath in all the way to that spot that you are intending to get some healing energy to. And exhale. This next time when you breathe in some love, some healing to that spot that's been bothering you, or to that person in need of love. And exhale. And just focus on healing. Now you are welcome, even encouraged, to stay in Shavasana as long as you'd like. But to end the, just if you have places to go, I want you to go ahead and move some movement into your hands, into your feet. Bring your arms over your head, give a nice stretch. Got a nice dog up here to pet. And Hannigain. Point your toes. Breathe in, and as you exhale, roll onto one side of the mat. Take a breath in. As you exhale, go ahead and push yourself up off the floor. Let's go into our cross-legged position. You're welcome to sit up on a block for the end of this particular yoga session. Pull your abdominals in, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Close your eyes. Take a breath in and exhale. And we're going to end this particular session with one sound of Om, one sound of peace. Bring your hands together in prayer. Take a breath in. Om. Sending love to yourself, to that area that you've been sending your energy, healing energy to, or to all beings out there everywhere in need of love. Namaste. Thank you so much for participating in our working on Warrior 3 pose progressively, and I hope to see you on the mat again real soon. Thank you.